And hello again, pedal people. I'm right now exchanging the obligatory coffee for some tea, which is in this case, I don't even know, some minty thing, because you know what, I want to. So, minty stuff. Ooh. We're looking at a very, very, very red pedal from Poland. Visar Stompboxes. They sent me the Never Cry Wolf. This thing looks dirty and fucked up, and that's kind of the direction where the sound's supposed to go. I read up a bit on it. It is supposed to go in the direction of a big muff, but with more options. Build quality feels great. Great plug for the 9V. It's not anchored on the PCB. You actually have a nice thing on the outside. It's very, very nice. A little bit dirty because it's been standing around here. You can't really read any of the labels, which is a bummer. It says Visar Mark 1 Never Cry Wolf. That's all cool. Big ass red LED, red pedal. And it is, as I said, supposed to be a big muff. For me, doesn't sound like one, but that doesn't make it a bad pedal. Just makes it a not so big muffy big muff. But maybe whatever the change made it less big muffy. The big muff pretty much has blast all the time and it's... This can do a lot more. So we have volume, tone, in case you can't read this, distortion, depth, whatever that means, and mid-range, which is a very cool knob. And here you can switch between silicone and germanium, which are two kinds of clipping diodes, clipping transistors. Something on the inside that's tiny. I don't really know. And for flexibility, we're playing, of course, Murple, because Murple is nice. We're going to go single coil neck position. I'm going through a Morley, no, not Morley, I'm sorry, Ernie Ball volume pedal into the Wampler Ego compressor. I'm going to turn this off. No Wampler Ego compressor. Into the Never Cry Wolf. Behind it is a Strymon Brigadier analog delay for fun. And that's it. Oh, that's going into the Carl Martin Custom Shop 50, right about there. Into the Torpedo Studio and on a 412. So that's pretty much it. We could try it through some amps. Let's see if I want to. Here we go. It's my clean sound straight into the Carl Martin. I'm going to start with a little bit less gain. By the way, the pedal clocks in at 409 Polish zloty, which translates in euro to about 94, 97. So it's $100. Dollars, euro, let's just say $100. I don't know if that includes shipping or not. So this is pretty boutique in terms of how it's built and how it feels and all this. It doesn't clock in at a boutique price, so that's pretty damn cool. So at this gain, I want more volume. Definitely fuzzy kind of distortion. Put some delay on that. we ended up in G there. So, subtle works. Let's try the mid-range. More mids to the left of the knob. So obviously we want to know what happens with more gain. Definitely not your one-note fuzz. You can definitely do an awful lot more with this. It's more of a fuzzy distortion kind of thing. A little bit scooped there. I like it a little bit more left. Let's see what depth will do. There we get more into the big muffy area. We get closer to the muff. And who doesn't want that? All the people that don't like when I make these jokes. Well, I do. Now for our friends that like sludge, which I was instructed that actually is a style, we're gonna dial the tone all the way back down to have complete mud. I don't quite get that, but whatever. So let's switch the switch to go from wherever I am to the other thing, from silicone to germanium or whatever. I don't know where I am. Volume goes down, so you get more volume. Definitely more vintagey, more fuzzy there. Sounds more like the fuzz is now mixed in with my original signal. It's to B. I can't do B well, if you could tell. Ha! Rhyming there. I'm a songsmith. Not too shabby. Let's do something fuzzy. I'm gonna have to rewire some things here. Okay, now I'm going through the ditto, and I'm gonna record a little loop. There's my loop, and I'm just gonna go and send it through a couple different amps. Let's check out these amps clean first. Gonna take my Ampede remote right here. Check out this thing, my remote. And right now we're in the Carmartin. Then we're gonna go into the Mesa Mark 525. Then we're gonna go into the Vox AC30 head. The Diesel Powell. What else do we have? The Sir Badger, and at the end, the Joyo Dual Clones. Whatever the settings are right now, that's what we have to deal with. Let's see. That Diesel has that depth, which Diesel always has, but that Joyo also has a little bit of bottom end there. So let's see how she flies with the Fuzz. By the way, when I'm holding up numbers, that's not for you. You don't know what number amp is what amp. That's for me, so I can actually put the, the titles in, so you know. Okay, there we go. So what do I think? $100? Come the fuck on. That's freaking dirt cheap. Very solid knobs. I like these small knobs. Feels super, super nice. It feels like the components are high end. Is it that super blasted can't do that much with its big muff sound? For me, it's not. But it's a good sound. It is fuzzish. It definitely has fuzz tendencies without being unusable. A lot of fuzzes you can play one note at a time because it's just too much, or it's broken because you have that choke or the sag or whatever it is. This doesn't feel like, and not sag. You know what I mean? That low battery sound. This packs quite a few sounds. The super muddy fat ones and the more defined ones, fuzzy singing leads with quite a bit of gain. It's all there. I don't like that you can't freaking read what it says here. They should have sprung for a second color, make this white or whatever so you can see it. Black on black with black on black isn't necessarily cool. Where is the Y? Oh, it's here. I don't know. The design doesn't work, and they know it. I think they said something to that extent to me. Other than that, good components, good sounds, whatever that switch up here is, it gives you a different, more fuzzy sound, but you have to get the volume back up. Works pretty well with a whole variety of amps. And if you want fuzz, but not that really fucked up sound, I think the Never Cry Wolf from Visar Stompboxes delivers, and it really doesn't break the bank. And for that, the pedal is pretty damn high-end when it comes to build quality, knobs, 9-volt, and all this stuff. It has rubber feet under it. For Hank, comes with rubber feet. My drummer friend Hank always comes in and says, dude, comes with rubber feet, because for some reason he watches my videos. So thanks, Visar, for sending this over. Pretty damn cool pedal. I really have nothing to bitch about there. If you're into fuzzes, into distorty kind of fuzzes that are not super fucked up, $400, you get a good pedal. Nothing else I can say to that. Bye, guys.